India has actually a prime minister who can hug both the president of Ukraine and the president of Moscow 2 weeks apart. It's a fairly significant matter that our Prime Minister is amongst the first world leaders to receive an appointment from President Trump.
आज का ये इवेंट कई लोगों की नींद हराम कर देगा.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Is Shashi Tharoor serving his notice period in the Congress party? Has he got an offer letter from the BJP? Elections in Kerala, ladies and gentlemen, you know this, are scheduled for next year, and these two questions are now being asked almost daily. There is reason for it. In the last 10 years, Mr. Shashi Tharoor, the four-time MLA from Kerala, has given his party ample reason to remind him that he is an MP of the Congress party, not the BJP. Now, in his own words, Mr. Tharoor is not easily humiliated, but recently his party has done everything it can to push his limits. Of course, the Congress can argue the other way and say that Mr. Tharoor has done everything he could to cheese them off. The relationship has been complicated for some time, but it's only now that a divorce is looking like a possibility. This week, Mr. Tharoor, writing in a Malayalam daily, gave the Congress a BP spike, criticizing Indira Gandhi and Sanjay Gandhi for the happenings in 1975. He faced a backlash for his emergency flashback, with one of his peers even calling him a parrot of the BJP. Today, another senior leader from the state of Kerala, K. Muralidharan, asked him to quit the Congress if he felt so constrained by the party.
അതല്ല അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് ഇതിൻ്റെ അത് ശ്വാസം മുട്ടുന്നു. ഇനി തുടർന്ന് പ്രവർത്തിക്കാൻ കഴിയാത്തൊരവസ്ഥയാണെന്ന് അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് ഫീൽ ചെയ്യുന്നുവെങ്കിൽ ഇന്നൊരു മാർഗം പാർട്ടി ഏൽപ്പിച്ച സ്ഥാനങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉപേക്ഷിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള രാഷ്ട്രീയ അദ്ദേഹം സ്വീകരിക്കുക. ഈ രണ്ടിലല്ലാതെ
What seems to have got the goat of most senior leaders in the Congress is not just the fact that Mr. Tharoor has dissed the emergency or heaped praises at the Prime Minister, calling him a prime asset, or the fact that the government handpicked him to lead their Operation Sindoor outreach. What seems to have fried them is also a survey done by a private agency in Kerala that says that Mr. Tharoor is the people's pick for Chief Minister. Now, Mr. Tharoor tweeted the survey and it got the reaction he was aiming for.
I don't believe in these surveys because these are all cooked surveys, and some people were telling me that this is a handicap of BJP. So we don't believe in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a term in Hindi called Mahol Banana. Mr. Tharoor is a four-time MP from Thiruvananthapuram. He has chief ministerial ambitions, but so do at least 3 other senior leaders in the Congress party. So is Mr. Tharoor scripting the BJP story to bargain with his party? Or is this not optics, but a real option? Is he simply pushing himself out of the Congress? God knows he has been snubbed enough by his party. He has been called the super spokesperson of the BJP, a BJP parrot, even a polluted tributary of the Congress that will soon dry up. Or has the BJP, this is another question, or has the BJP deliberately been flirting with Mr. Tharoor to push the Congress towards filing divorce papers over his external affairs? This is what the nation wants to know. Hopefully my guest this evening will answer that. Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP. Thank you very much. Welcome to the show. R. Rajagopalan is a senior journalist. Thank you very much, Mr. Rajagopalan. You're smiling ear to ear. Always good to see guests smiling. So is Sanju, and so is Advocate Kapil Madan, political analyst, joining us on the broadcast. Thank you very much. Ashutosh Mishra is a senior journalist joining us on the broadcast as well. The Congress was sent an invite to participate in the debate. They respectfully declined. So that is where we will start our debate. Advocate Kapil Madan, is there any reason for Mr. Shashi Tharoor to continue to stay in the Congress party, given that they now humiliate him on an everyday basis?
Now, Shreya, I will not be, making any remark insofar as your question is concerned, but let me give you a perspective of it. I mean, we've all seen Mr. Tharoor had been the cabinet minister. He had been MP not once, but I think more than 2 times. And he is this while he is contested on Congress ticket. Now, everyone is entitled to his views. Perhaps he also has his views about emergency, and he is, free to speak whatever he thinks of. And, but my question is that, I mean, yes, insofar as past, you have a view, but with the same party, you have contested more than 1 times. With the same party, you ran for its president's position, the party's president position, you fought election. So it shows what? It shows either, you are, principally aligned here. And insofar as, the recent, Born Homie is concerned, I think, Sanju wants to do, or BJP wants to do pick and choose here. Sanju and BJP would conveniently ignore his previous statements criticizing the BJP and Mr. Modi. And in fact, I have been on the show on this issue with Sanju. Sanju itself on several occasions have questioned Mr. Tharoor, and she has made critical remark about Mr. Tharoor. So whether he stays in Congress, whether he wants to, align with the BJP, it appears one thing. One thing is very, very clear and very, very, manifest here, that BJP does not have any ideology. BJP always looks for people who are, from a different ideology, and that's what the BJP stand for. Remember?
No, Advocate Kapil Madan, theek hai. You are saying that if the BJP bothers to do its homework, they'll realize that Mr. Shashi Tharoor has criticized the Prime Minister on multiple occasions. Of course, he has.
Right.
But the fact also is, but does it mean that if you're part of the Congress party and you're being humiliated by your own party, you have no right to speak your mind and praise the Prime Minister if you think the Prime Minister is doing everything, or at least some things right? He is not praising the Prime Minister on an everyday basis?
No, Shreya, no.
There is something called national sentiment.
I think, there
is something called national sentiment.
Yes, hold on.
And given the fact that he's an MP who needs to fight elections, he has to keep his ear close to the ground and see what national sentiment is. Now, if the national sentiment was with the Prime Minister when it came to Operation Sindoor or COVID diplomacy, or the vaccine diplomacy, and Mr. Tharoor praised the Prime Minister, galat kya hai bhai?
Shreya, let me.
It doesn't mean you're a gaddar to the Congress party.
No, I think, Shreya, I think your question has an inherent problem. You said that Congress has humiliated. I'm sorry, having difference of opinion is not a humiliation. Perhaps.
No. 1 minute. If you're called the super spokesperson of the BJP, a parrot of the BJP, a polluted tributary of the Congress that will soon dry up. Isko humiliation ही कहते हैं. Sanju Verma wants to come in. Go ahead, Sanju.
Thank you. Shreya, nice to see you on, Times Now in your new avatar. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll come straight to the point. You used a Hindi term, माहौल बना रहा. मैं भी एक हिंदी का मुहावरा यूज करना चाहती हूँ, which is one of my favorites. Rahul Gandhi and the entire Congress cabal epitomize what I say, खिसियानी बिल्ली खंबा नोचे. Now the latest person who's come under fire from the Congress is Shashi Tharoor, because Rahul Gandhi needs to find a scapegoat, having more than 92 defeats under his belt. Yes, you heard that right. Big and small, 92 elections is what Rahul Gandhi has lost for the Congress party. But beyond that, let me say one thing. I was asked this yesterday. I was on your colleague Madhav show, and Kapil Madan was also there. Will you support Shashi Tharoor blanketly? I said no. If he's supporting Prime Minister Modi's policies, the broader foreign policy framework, I will support him. If he chooses to do otherwise, I have the right to not appreciate him. I'm very clear. There are some things which are black and white. There's no room for gray. That is point number 1. Point number 2, taking Shashi Tharoor as an example, or Sanju Verma, tweeted against him in 2021, as Kapil Madan said yesterday. By that logic, Siddaramaiah, the current Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shreya, was earlier a JDS member. He's not a homegrown Congressee. And by that logic, Revanth Reddy was affiliated with ABVP, one of the RSS affiliated organizations. Today, he is a Congress chief minister from Telangana. So my limited point is, people change ideologies, people change parties, people change loyalties. But as far as BJP's ideology goes, I think if there is one pan-national party which has stuck to its ideology through thick and thin, rising from 2 seats to more than 240 seats, it is the BJP. My final point, Shreya, please. I heard a long lecture from Kapil Madan. My final 20 seconds. If Shashi Tharoor has said that the emergency was a dark phase in India's history, why, go after him with hammer and tongs? Were not 1.1 crore sterilizations done? Were not 1.4 lakh people arrested without warrant? Did Indira Gandhi not use Article 356 with rabid impunity 107 times, dismissing duly elected state governments?
Okay.
And more importantly, did the Congress not
when it comes to ideology,
597 times?
Okay. Sanju, when it comes to ideology, I'm not very certain whether Mr. Tharoor's ideology will actually align with the BJP's, given the fact that he represents Thiruvananthapuram, where 45% of the voters are Christians and Muslims, and they overwhelmingly vote for him. It's not the vote for the Congress party, it's a vote for Mr. Shashi Tharoor. He's very popular there, possibly for his liberal values. But Sanju Verma, the fact also is, and can I just get R. Rajgopalan into the conversation? Mr. Rajgopalan, there is another conspiracy theory. The other conspiracy theory is that it is the BJP that is actually fishing in troubled waters. It is the BJP that has played the Congress party into pushing Mr. Shashi Tharoor out before the elections. After all, when you look at the list of names that were given by the Congress party to the government of India for delegates who would represent India in the Operation Sindoor outreach, Mr. Tharoor's name was not there. Yet the government ignored the names that were given by the Congress party and handpicked Mr. Shashi Tharoor, knowing exactly well the reaction that would come from the Congress party. Sir, you'll have to unmute yourself. Mr. Rajgopalan, you'll have to unmute yourself, please.
Because for Operation Sindoor, Mr. Shashi Tharoor has played a very, very crucial role as a leader of the delegation, because Congress did not send his name because Congress wanted only the person who was elected from Karnataka. When he was elected, the Pakistan Jindabad, they said, whereas Shashi Tharoor is a patriot. Anand Sharma was chosen, Anand Sharma was given. Apart from that, Shreyaji, Kerala needs a tall leader. The leader of Shashi Tharoor's stature, yes, he's a very fluent in Malayalam, very fluent in articulation. For the last 4 terms, Mr. Shashi Tharoor's contribution is much more than Rahul Gandhi. And comparing that, the young leaders of Congress, they want youngsters because they have to fight CPM. Now, coming to the point of, there are 2 chief ministers. One is for the present chief minister in Karnataka, that is Siddaramaiah, and the future chief minister, what Kerala is proposing is either, Mr. Shashi Tharoor or Muralidharan, or for that matter, Ramesh Chennithala, whatever that. The point is, Congress is in a deep existential crisis. They cannot choose a leader. Congress is about to become the ruling party in Kerala, but Katakat Rahul Gandhi model, whatever he has done, he spoiled Karnataka by creating a problem for Siddaramaiah and Shivakumar and the future chief minister. Either, Ramesh Chennithala or Muralidharan or Shashi Tharoor, again there is a problem. So the Congress is in a very, very great crisis. That is why Shashi Tharoor wants to play. He is not playing into the bands of BJP. I am sure he wants to test Mr. Rahul Gandhi's intellectual, intelligentsia. That is why he's fighting this.
Okay.
In nutshell, I tell you, Congress was relegated to a South Indian party. Now that Congress is having a natural death in South India, if you don't project Shashi Tharoor, there will be a split in the votes and Congress will definitely be relegated.
No.
CPM will come back to the power again.
No. How can the Congress party project Mr. Shashi Tharoor? Mr. K.C. Venugopal is there. He wants to be Chief Minister. Mr. Muralidharan is there. He wants to be Chief Minister. Everyone from Kerala wants to be Chief Minister. No. Then how can they pick someone who's praising Prime Minister Modi?
Why can't they do
Almost
it?
on an
Because
everyday
Kumar
basis.
was also going to,
Plus
they
they are
can-
insecure. Ashutosh Mishra, is the Congress party too insecure to pick talented leaders to lead? Look at the number of young people who are talented who have left the party. I mean, Sachin Pilot almost left. He didn't. Good for the Congress party. Someone like a Jitin Prasad left. Someone like a Jyotiraditya Scindia left. The list is quite long. Do you want Mr. Shashi Tharoor to leave as well? Do you see that happening?
So, first of all, Jyotiraditya Scindia and Jitin Prasad did not contribute to Congress's revival in their respective states. In fact, Jyotiraditya Scindia lost his seat also to the BJP candidate. In case of Shashi Tharoor, it seems he's more like a sore loser. He lost the Congress president's election and there has been thereafter has been holding a grudge. And if you just see the hypocrisy, because in this whole article, he is criticizing, he is warning the nation that democracy should be protected from a strong man. And what is he doing? He is supporting the strong man who is, to borrow from Shashi Tharoor's article, chipping away at India's pillars of democracy, weakening the institution, right from the press to the judiciary to the civil society. And he's calling him what? A prime minister. A person who has been on foreign tours, has been unable, I'm talking about Narendra Modi, unable to get even bridge to condemn Pakistan on Operation Sindhu. And they didn't have enough talent in their own party. That's why they had to
let him make the point he's making. Now, let's first listen to the point he's making, then we can counter it. Ashutosh Mishra, but get to the point. That's exactly the point I'm making. If anyone read the article, actually Mr. Shashi Tharoor is also sounding out a warning, saying this is how dictatorships begin.
So the problem here is that his
intentions are... Congress ko. The fact is sterilization happened, forced sterilization happened under Sanjay Gandhi. Can you deny that? No. Personal freedoms were taken away during emergency. That was imposed by Indira Gandhi. That's the truth. That is fact. That is history. Can it be denied? No.
So emergency has been discussed umpteen times, and Indira Gandhi and even Rahul Gandhi, they have apologized for it and accepted it as a mistake. It's the malafide intent of Shashi Tharoor which is causing the problem. Even the survey you were talking about talks about UDF coming back to power. And if he thinks that it's because of Shashi Tharoor, you just have to see at the by-elections that happened. That was won by Congress without Shashi Tharoor being present. And why does he have to wait if he's a good party man and who has some wants to protect Indian democracy? Why is he waiting for that missed call? He said, I didn't get that missed call. What does he mean with that? You are a party man, you are invited, you are not there.
Mr. Mishra, if your party continuously snubs you, you will snub them back also. Now, Sanju Verma wants to say something. Sanju, please keep it short. Go ahead.
Shreya, my limited point is this. First and foremost, I take strong offense to Ashutosh Mishra abusing the Prime Minister. That's all he does, show after show on prime time. But the fact is that he's only embarrassing himself.
Are Sanju, you guys also say all sorts of things for Rahul Gandhi, including Pappu.
Shreya, just one thing. I am not calling Rahul Gandhi Pappu, but glad that you reminded me he's called Pappu and Balak Buddhi for a reason. But moving beyond, terminologies which are not kosher on national TV, I will just say this. Beat Hardik Patel, beat Alpesh Thakur, beat, as you said, Jitin Prasada, beat Jyotiraditya Scindia, beat Sunil Jhakar, beat Captain Amrinder Singh, beat the late Baba Siddiqui, then his son Zishan Siddiqui, beat Milind Deora for that matter. Some of these people have spent a lifetime in Congress party. Captain Amrinder Singh spent 45 years in the Congress party, but he was not acknowledged. So the limited, and people keep saying, oh, Jyotiraditya Scindia did nothing for the Congress party. Well, you did not see any merit in him. He's doing great now. Earlier as the civil aviation minister, now as the telecom minister. And Himanta Biswa Sarma was given the boot. He's doing fantastically as the Assam chief minister. You gave Pema Khandu the boot. He did fantastically well as the Arunachal Pradesh chief minister. So my limited point is, Congress and meritocracy do not go together. Congress में जो चरण चुंबक है, सिर्फ उनकी इज्जत होती है.
Kapil Madan, just look at where the relationship with the Congress began and where the relationship with Prime Minister Modi began. With Prime Minister Modi, the relationship, Shashi Tharoor's relationship begins on a very sour note with the Prime Minister, who was not the Prime Minister then, calling, and talking about 50 crore ki girlfriend. Yes. And with Sonia Gandhi, the relationship starts on a, we all know that Sonia Gandhi was very fond of Shashi Tharoor. And since then, the relationship has only evolved. In fact, it has gone from bad to worse in the last 10 years. The question is the Congress leadership too insecure to reward talented people like Shashi Tharoor?
Now, Shreya, I think this question is, obscure. Let me just give you a reason why. A party has their, internal mechanism. They have their internal, yardstick basis, which they will, give responsibilities or, whatever seats, etc. to an individual, which the party thinks is all right. For any organization or for any institution,
you
for
remember
example,
Navjot Singh Sidhu in Punjab? You remember Navjot Singh Sidhu in Punjab, right?
Yes,
and what happened?
Yes. What happened?
Amrinder Singh was humiliated. Who was picked? And then what happened to the Congress party in Punjab?
No.
We don't. We don't.
Are you saying?
You need to keep in mind that you've already burnt your fingers with this sort of narrative.
Now, Shreya, the point is that in every party, in every organization, and in every institution, there would be difference of opinion. There would be difference of thought, unless you are in a dictatorial regime. I mean, all I can say is this. It could be very well that in, Sanju's party, they don't have any different opinion. They don't have any different thought. A thought or a vision comes from, PMO, and they all have to align with that. Perhaps this could be the functioning of, the BJP. I would not, want to change it. I would want to criticize it. That's the way of functioning.
Okay.
But the point is, in any organization, you will have difference of opinion. You will have different people coming from different background and different thoughts.
Very good.
I don't see if someone has a different thought, if someone has a different, perception or a context of a particular thing, you should be reading too much into it.
Okay, Mr. Rajgopalan, I have exactly 20 seconds. I want to know if Mr. Tharoor has been so kind to the Prime Minister, fulsome in his praises, etc. Why has he still not been given an offer letter by the BJP? Abhi tak to de dena chahiye tha.
Why Mr. Rahul Gandhi is not accommodating Shashi Tharoor as deputy leader of Congress party?
Why is Prime Minister Modi not accommodating him?
Therefore, coming to the point, Congress is dead in Karnataka. Congress is going to be dead in Kerala because of this presidency. Because Rahul Gandhi has a major problem. Before 21st of monsoon session, Lok Sabha begins. If he is not expelling him or suspending him, it will be an embarrassment for Rahul Gandhi, because Shashi Tharoor will definitely speak in favor of Narendra Modi on Operation Sindoor. Therefore, Congress in North India is already dead. Rahul Gandhi will ensure that Congress will be dead in South India also.
We'll wait and watch. The elections are next year. We'll wait and watch. I'm going to thank all my guests this evening. I'm fairly certain if Mr. Tharoor is watching, he'll be very happy with all the attention he's getting. As I said, before an election, mahal banana chahiye, and that is exactly what is happening. Sanju Verma, we'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much. R. Rajgopalan, thank you. Advocate Kapil Madan, Shukriya, and Ashutosh Mishra, thank you very much. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, a break. There's more on the other side.